is TV47 News Now. News truly Stanley, Nyaringita, here to update you on what is happening in the country and beyond. Now, University Academic Wasujikot chapter officials led by Chair Dr. Mwege Rugara have called on members to remain steadfast and not bow to intimidation as a nationwide strike by public universities enters its second day. Dr. Rugara has emphasized that both teaching and non-teaching staff must continue pressing for the full implementation of the 2017 to the 2021 collective bargaining agreement, that is the CBA, which the government has delayed. The officials noted that the strike, which has paralyzed learning in public universities across the country, will continue and will only end once their demands are met. They urged solidarity among the members, warning against attempts to divide or weaken the movement.
The government at the moment owes us 15-month arrears. The least a university staff is owed here is 200,000. And the highest a university staff is owed here is over 1 million shillings. And the government has audacity to pay 10,000 shillings to people without any budget at the State House. And therefore, we are demanding our right. As we are not asking to be called to State House to go and be dished out money, we are asking to be paid what is due to us.
The other day, His Excellency the President was saying he's one of the most learned presidents we have ever had in this country. That is true. He has a doctorate of philosophy in biological sciences. We taught him. We taught him. Yes. We taught him good manners. We taught him to pay workers. We taught him to act by the Constitution. Hiyo mlolongo na laini napigwa pale State House, watu waenda wapewe pesa. Hiyo tumefanya nini? Hiyo pesa ifanye nini? Ilipe wafanyikazi wa university mshahara yao.
And to graft issues, the Anti-Corruption Court has directed the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, that is ODPP, to supply all evidential material within 30 days in the 31 million Kenyan shillings corruption case involving former Bungoma Governor Wycliffe Ongamati. The directive issued on the 18th of September 2025 also applies to former county officials and several contractors implicated in the alleged misappropriation of public funds. The court emphasized the need for timely disclosure to facilitate a fair and expeditious trial.
Including now,
So, Your Honor, the reason why we are seeking for the adjournment is that we will need the documents so that we have an indication on the caseload. The number of witnesses they intend to call.
Further, Your Honor, we intend to supply the evidentiary materials within a period of 30 days.
The court will be very slow to fix time unless it observes over time and finds necessity to do that. Direction number 7 on evidentiary objections. As far as practicable, and this one also should be underlined from end to end. Evidentiary objections shall be deferred and raised upon completion of examination in chief, but immediately before the contested document is produced as an exhibit. Except, and underline this one, where the objection is of such a nature which cannot be deferred.
From Bungoma County to Kisumu County, where the government has launched a renewed crackdown on criminal gangs wreaking havoc across towns and villages in West Kisumu and its environs. Ryok and National Administration Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, speaking in Kisumu during the Jukwaa la Usalama Forum, affirmed the staff remains firmly committed to safeguarding citizens and their property. He emphasized that the government will not abdicate its constitutional duty to ensure public safety. Murkomen noted that the gangs have instilled fear and caused significant disruption in the region. He revealed that a comprehensive strategy has been developed to dismantle these criminal networks and restore order in affected communities.
I forgot to say that in the brief we had a long discussion about the use of some of the border operators by criminal gangs to carry out their criminal activities. And what's important is to have clarity in regulating them with their uniform, self-regulation, areas of operation. But also it's important for the county government to take charge of its responsibility as in providing transport here. And the National Police Service can help them where there is goons or gangs are taking over bus stages and other places, but they must be able to organize this very important mode of transport. Again, I have said that once they are organized and they have a leadership, they should be incorporated in the discussions of the sub-county security team, and that is ongoing. That will be an ongoing issue. From the time we have announced now in the next sub-county security meetings, they will be invited. And in some counties, that has been the case, and it has helped a great deal in dealing with security challenges. I am sure also in this county that has been the case, but we need to enhance it. We need also to help them. Some of the border operators are really crying that they are being harassed by some goons and gangs. And so they also need protection. And we need to make sure that all this market, this business is well protected.
Meanwhile, Trans Nzoia County Police Commander Moses Mutisia has dismissed reports circulating on social media alleging that a suspect died while in police custody at the Kitale Police Headquarters. Addressing the press earlier today, Commander Mutisia clarified that the suspect, identified as Samson Omawanga, was arrested in Kitale town on the 9th of September and later arraigned in court on the 10th of September. So the court ordered that he be remanded at Kitale Main Prison. While in remand, the suspect reportedly fell ill and was transferred to Kijana Omalo Hospital for treatment on the 15th of September. He unfortunately passed away the following day on the 16th of September. Commander Mutisia has urged the public to refrain from spreading unverified and sensitive information on social media, warning that such speculation can mislead the public and undermine official investigations.
Samson Omawanga aliweza kushikwa na maafisa wetu wa polisi kutoka Kitale Police Station, ambaye alishikiwa kwa maeneo yako karibu na uwanja wa wananchi kusafiri kwa mabasi, ama karibu na maeneo inaitwa kwa Mama Njuguna, ambaye alishikwa tarehe 9 mwezi huu na akaweza kufikishwa kotini, Kitale kotini tarehe 8. Baadaye akaweza kupelekwa kwa remand prison, main prison ya Kitale tarehe 9. So leo asubuhi ndio tumeweza kupata habari kana kwamba Samson aliweza kuugua akiwa prison na akapelekwa hospitali tarehe 15 na baadaye akaaga tarehe 16. Kwa hivyo ningependa kuwajulisha wananchi wajitahadharishe na kupitisha ama kutoa habari ambazo hazijathibitishwa kwa mitandao ya kijamii ama kwa njia zozote.
Right, from Trans Nzoia County to Kilifi County, where Malindi Court has granted detectives an additional 60 days to hold 4 suspects linked to the controversial Binzaro cult, allowing investigations more time to complete the probe. Principal Magistrate Honorable Joy Shindu Wesonga issued the directive following an application filed on the 2nd of September 2025. The suspects, Kahindi Garama, Thomas Mukonwe, James Kahindi Kazungu and Charlene Tembo Anindo, will be held in separate police stations across Kilifi County, including Ngerenya, Kilifi, Watamu and Kijipwa. The court also permitted the transfer to any other station within the county if deemed necessary by investigators. So the matter is scheduled for mention on the 2nd of October 2025.
The applicant has demonstrated a need for the time, and that is commensurate with the gravity and complexity of the offences under investigation. Therefore, the prayer for 60 days in the circumstances is reasonable and proportionate. Consequently, the court orders as follows: that the application dated 2nd of September 2025 be and is hereby allowed. The 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th respondents shall continue to be detained for a further period of 60 days to allow the applicant to conclude investigation, that the detention shall be at Ngerenya, Kilifi, Watamu, Kijipwa Police Station, respectively, or any other police station within Kilifi County as may be deemed necessary by the applicant, that the applicant shall ensure the respondent's rights as enshrined in the Constitution are upheld during the detention, that the investigation shall file a status report on investigation every 3 weeks until expiry of the 60 days.
To health matters now, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has reaffirmed the government's commitment to improving the working conditions of community health promoters, CHPs, describing them as the backbone of Kenya's preventive healthcare system and central to the success of the Social Health Authority. So speaking on Thursday at Ijunduni, Tharaka Nithi, where he hosted over 3,000 CHPs from Embu County, Kindiki praised the tireless efforts in early disease detection, community sensitization and driving mass registration into the SHA program. He noted that SHA enrollment has already surpassed 25 million Kenyans and is projected to hit 30 million by December, an achievement he attributes to the dedication and grassroots reach of the CHPs. The Deputy President emphasized that the government is actively reviewing their terms of engagement to ensure that they're adequately supported and empowered.
I want to thank you. Hiyo story mzuri nimesema vile hii Taifa Care imefaulu. Vile maneno ya SHA registration imefaulu. Haingewezekana kama sio community health promoters. Nyinyi ndio mmehusika pakubwa katika kuhamasisha wananchi ili wajisajili. Ni fire si fire. Ni fire si fire. Kwa hivyo nikiwaita nyinyi kama mashujaa wetu wa SHA, sikosei. I know you are not working under perfect conditions and we are working hard to improve. Tumeongea na viongozi wenu, we are working to improve. We see what we can improve. But even before we improve, please receive our thanks. Mujue ya kwamba we appreciate what you are doing and we mean it. Ni kazi ya kujitolea. Yeah? It's work that we cannot compensate you enough. So I wanted you to know that we care, and wherever you are, just know that we are working to improve on your working conditions so that you can have a better working environment.
To sports news now, and Kenya's rising starlets head coach Jacqueline Juma has unveiled a 21-player squad set to travel to Ethiopia for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. The youngsters will kick off their two-legged second-round tie against Ethiopia on the 21st of September 2025 at the Bebe Biliki Stadium in Addis Ababa, before hosting the decisive return leg at the Ulinzi Sports Complex in Nairobi on the 28th of September. Some of the named players in the squad include Elizabeth Ochaka, Patience Asiko, Quinta Athiambo and Lorini Ilavonga. The aggregate winner will book a spot in the third round of the CAF qualifying, keeping the World Cup dream alive.
Before the whistle, another 2-beep signal will be given. On your marks.
And across the borders in matters football, some interesting games being played today on the Champions League. Newcastle, Barcelona at 10 p.m. as well as Manchester City versus Napoli at 10 p.m. A way to start off your weekend on matters. This particular TV47 News Now will be giving you more news at 7 p.m. as well as 9 p.m. and your weekly dose of environmental matters on Green Fix. I'm yours truly, Stanley Nyaringita. Good afternoon.